Hello guys, in this video I am going to explain about voltage division. So here you need to understand two things. One is the voltage division concept. VD stands for voltage division. So the voltage division concept you can apply only when the circuit is connected in series or when the elements are connected in series. So it is only applicable when the circuit is connected in series. It is not applicable when the circuit is connected in parallel. So I will tell you the reason here. For example, here I have taken one simple circuit, and here we have two resistors R1 and R2 are connected in what? Series. And therefore here we have one voltage source, that is what? Vs. Now here my voltage source is what? 80 volts, and here I have R1 and R2 resistor. The resistance value is what? 20 ohm, and here this is what? 40 ohm. Now I want to know that what is the voltage drop at R1 and R2. So how can I find that? So simple, Ohm's law, V equal to IR. So if I know current, I can find the voltage drop at R1 and R2. So how can I find current? I equal to V by R. So you know, right, voltage means what? 80 volt. And what is R equivalent? Now these two resistors are connected in series, so that I can add these two resistors, 20 plus 40 ohm equal to what? 60 ohm. Therefore here I can write this one, 0 0 will get cancelled. Therefore current I equal to, here you get 1.33 amperes. Now how much current is flowing at R1? 1.33, and the same current will flow at R2 also. Now I want to find the voltage drop at R1, V1. So V1 equal to what? I R1. So here V1 equal to current I means what? 1.33 into 20 ohm. Okay, therefore V1 equal to how much you get here? 26.6 voltage. 6 volt. So the voltage drop at R1 is how much? 26.6. Now what is the voltage drop at R2? I 1.33 into R is what? 40 ohm. Therefore the voltage drop at R2 is what? 53.2. Okay, this is my voltage drop at V2. Now what is the total voltage in the circuit? 80. Okay, now this 80 volt is dividing into two parts. At R1 there is a voltage drop, and there is a voltage drop at R2. So I can add voltage drop at R1 and R2. Therefore 80 equal to, this is what? 26.6 plus 53.2. So this is almost equal to what? 80 volts. So what happened? Whatever the voltage source I have connected here, that voltage, it is having some voltage drop. Okay, it is having some voltage drop. So this voltage drop occurred when the circuit is connected in series. So what you understood here, the voltage drop is directly proportional to the resistance value. See here, the 40 ohm is the highest resistance value. Therefore the voltage drop is what? Greater, 53.2. R1 is what? Low resistance value. Voltage drop is what? 26.6. What happened? If you increase the resistance value, the voltage drop will get increased. And when coming to the parallel circuit, suppose here the same one, here we have two elements are connected, two resistors are connected. This is my R1 and R2. So here it is the 20 ohm, and the same resistance value I am taking 40 ohm. Here my voltage source is also 80 ohm. Now in this case, whenever the circuit is connected in parallel, the voltage is same at R1 and voltage is same at R2. So if you ask what is the voltage at R1, we need to say 80 ohm, and if what is the voltage at R2, 80 volts. So when elements are connected in parallel, we don't use the concept of voltage division. It is not needed to discuss. We don't need to discuss at this point. When elements are connected in series, then only we have to use voltage division. See, suppose see here, in order to find voltage drop, first I need to find current, then I need to find what? Voltage drop. Don't we have any direct formula? we can find without finding current. I just want to find voltage drop. Don't we have? Yes, we have. There is a formula. We have direct formula. Okay, that is voltage division. Suppose if I want to find voltage drop at R3, yes, there is a direct formula. You have to write it and submit the value. Then you can find it. You no need to find the current and everything. Now here in this class, I'm going to explain that what is the voltage division formula. Okay, now see here, this is my voltage source. Here we have different resistors and all are connected in what? In series. Now if I ask you what is the voltage drop at R1, we will, you know that voltage drop at R1 equal to what? Same current is flowing here, I R1. And what is the voltage drop at R2? V R2 equal to what? I R2. And voltage drop at R3, V R3 equal to I R3. And voltage drop at last mth resistor is what? Voltage drop at mth resistor equal to I or M. Okay, so you can consider this is what? Equation number 1. Now see here, as per Ohm's law, you can write current I equal to what? V by R. Yes or no? Yes. Now here what is V? This is what? Our voltage source. And now all elements are connected in series. This is what? R equivalent. Yes or no? Yes. Therefore, I equal to my voltage source Vs by R equivalent means what? R1 plus R2 plus R3 and so on Rm. Yes or no? Yes. This is my second equation. Now what I need to do? Suppose if you want to find the voltage drop at R3, what is the formula? VR3 equal to IR3. Write it here. If you want to find voltage drop at R3 resistor, this is the formula IR3. Now you know the current I, right? Can you submit here? Yes. So VR3 equal to, instead of current, if I write this one, Vs by, so instead of this whole things, can I write R equivalent? Yes, R equivalent into R3. Now this is the direct formula. By using this, you can find voltage drop at any place without finding the current I. Now see, if you want to find voltage drop at R3, first you need to write the total voltage. This is the source voltage into wherever you are finding the voltage. I'm finding voltage at R3 by R equivalent. Suppose if I want to find voltage drop at R1, this is VR1. What is the total voltage? Vs. Where I am finding voltage at R1. Therefore, R1 by my total equivalent resistance, R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus R4. Suppose if I want to find voltage at R2, so voltage drop at R2. So the total voltage of the circuit is what? Vs. And now I am finding voltage drop at R2. So therefore R2 by R equivalent. So R equivalent means what? R1 plus R2 plus R3, so on. Suppose if I want to find voltage drop at Rm, I can write V Rm equal to, what is the total voltage? Vs into, I am finding voltage drop at Rm, therefore Rm by the total, the equivalent resistance of that circuit. This is all about voltage division. So by using this formula, you can find voltage drop at any elements directly without finding current. For example, see here, I have given two simple circuits. Suppose you need to find voltage across 10 ohm resistor. Okay, previously what I did here, first I find R equivalent, then I find a total current, then I find what? Voltage drop. Now by using voltage division formula, I am not going to find current. See here, I need to find voltage drop across what? 10 ohm. Now what is our formula? So the total voltage Vs, wherever you are finding voltage, that is what? Rm by R equivalent. Yes or no? Yes. Now here I am finding voltage drop at 10 ohm. This is my voltage drop at 10 ohm equal to, what is the total voltage? 50 into, now where I am finding voltage drop, this is my 10 by R equivalent, total resistance of this circuit. So 10 plus 5, because these two are connected in what? In series. So 10 plus 5, yes or no? Then you can find it 50 into 10 by, this is what? 15. Therefore, voltage drop at a 10 ohm resistor, you will get what? 33.3 volt. Clear? Now see in the another circuit, now I need to find what voltage drop between A and B. Okay. Now see, you don't get confused A and B. Simply we are finding voltage between A and B terminal. Now this is what? A series circuit. Okay, series circuit. 1 kilo ohm, 5 kilo ohm, 4 kilo ohm are connected in series. Therefore, R equivalent equal to what? 1 plus 5 plus 4, 9 and 10. Okay. R equivalent equal to 10 kilo ohm. Now what we need to find? Voltage drop between AB. Now what is the total voltage? 100. Now where you are finding voltage? Between A and B. So what is the total resistance? 4 plus 5. Okay. 5 plus 4 by, what is the R equivalent? 1 plus 5 plus 4. That's it. This is the formula. Therefore 100 into 9 by 10. Okay. This 0 and 0 will get cancelled. And here 10 into 9, 90. Okay. So VAB equal to what? 19 volts. This is all about what? Kirchhoff. This is all about voltage division concept. So here you need to remember few things. The voltage division concept you can apply when the circuit is connected in series. When the circuit is connected in parallel, the voltage is same, so that you cannot apply voltage division formula. By using this voltage division formula, you can find the voltage drop at anywhere in the circuit. Okay. I hope this concept is clear. Thank you. Thank you so much.